Aye, it's actually coming quite close to the end of September now. Well, this is the middle of August, but not too long to go until we all say farewell and good riddance to Theresa May. And God knows who will be replacing her, but that should be very interesting. Very interesting indeed. I can't contain myself. You have to laugh at these Tory muppets here in the UK. They can't even get a simple thing like exiting the EU right. They don't know what to do, they don't know how to do it. Because they don't want to do it. This is a problem. It's not that they don't know how, they do know how. They just do not want to leave. They never expected most of the UK to vote to leave the EU. They thought they would confuse them with both the Leave campaign and the Remain campaign. And I used to laugh at it when I saw it on TV. It was so hilarious. And what made me really laugh is that so many people would have believed the Remain, which they did. But slightly not enough. Thankfully. But there's no way that vote will ever be honoured by the Tories. There is not a hope in hell. That Conservative Party, they make too much money out of lobbying within Westminster for all those companies that control the EU, that write out legislation for the EU and pass it on to the EU ministers to pass it on to their governments. Which they can't do anything about because they already signed up to all that when they signed up to the EU. And that's why our governments just do any orders that come from EU ministers without arguing about it, because there is no point. They're legally bound to carry those orders out, no matter what they are. But our Tories, of course, our Conservative Party here in the UK, when austerity came about, EU austerity, David Cameron, he did of course add on many Tory extras, many Conservative government extras on top of that austerity, and that's what's crippling Britain right now. 3.25 million unemployed, and so far as the business economy goes, it's booming. It topped 10 trillion pounds sterling in profit last week, and yet the country's actual economy is so poor, it's unbelievable. This government, this Conservative government, only seem to concentrate on how well business gets on. This is what they call business doing good. If these large companies do good, then Britain has done good in their eyes. The people of the country don't come into it. Whether you're working, whether you're unemployed or anything else, doesn't matter. You don't come into it. You don't come into their way of thinking. We never did. And most people, it's amazing the amount of people that don't see that here in the UK. They don't even, they don't notice these things. But Britain is buggered basically at the moment. Completely, utterly buggered. Only because people, not enough people in the country actually understand how these Tories think. So far as the economy goes, any time they're speaking about Britain's economy is doing well, and they're speaking about the business economy. They're not speaking about the economy we all know, the economy we use. They're talking about business economy. All they care about. They don't care about the country's economy. They never did. And of course, great NHS privatisation. They're not doing that either. They're doing something a lot worse than that. They're actually just getting rid of the NHS, totally scrapping it. This is why they started selling off all those pieces of land. But one must remember, when they say they're selling off pieces of land, one must remember the NHS does not own vacant land. Any land that's sold off, there's a building on top of it, at least one anyway. And they don't tell you that. They don't tell you what buildings are selling. All they say is, we're selling this piece of land here and this piece of land there. That ain't good enough. And even after Theresa May leaves, by the time that the end of September, beginning of October comes, we're still going to have these Tories in power. A different Tory. You know, same face, a different face, sorry, same old proverbial, you know. Because nobody in this country is, you know, obviously nobody's willing to do anything. It's crazy. It's a crazy situation in this country where, you know, nobody's willing to lift a finger, but they'll complain about it. Why they're complaining, I don't know. They must love it, since they're too not bothered enough to do anything about it. This could have been sorted out years ago, but no. People would just rather let it fester and get worse, and it will get worse. Right up until 2022, it's going to be a giggle to see what state the country's in by then. People complaining, that's about it. They think when they post things on Facebook, you know, or anywhere else, that's them fighting against the government. Is it hell? Don't talk a lot of bollocks. They don't care about that. So long as you're wasting your time doing crap like that, they're quite happy, because they know they don't have to contend with us standing outside Westminster on a Monday afternoon or a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday afternoon, around about 11, between 11 and 11:30 AM, when Westminster is full. You know, they know this. They're quite happy that people are wasting their time and their effort posting crap, thinking they're fighting on places like Facebook. Tories are laughing at people like that. That's the truth. So I'm still waiting around for people that want to actually do something, actually tell those Tories to leave properly, not on Facebook, not on Twitter. I'm already connected to them all on Twitter anyway. They won't reply because they don't like the replies they get to whatever it is they say in the first place on there. I haven't had one Tory reply back to me, and it's not surprising, because they just don't know what to say back. They can't say anything back, they would incriminate themselves immensely. They know this. And as for the NHS secretary, this clown spent £40,000, Jeremy Hunt, on a brand new bathroom. Taxpayers' money, by the way, taxpayers' expenses, claimed it all back from taxpayers' expenses, a £40,000 luxury bathroom for his home. And yet, the Conservative Party, they don't want to, it's not that they can't, it's just that they don't want to pay nurses and midwives, etc., decent wages, and pump money into the NHS. It's not that they can't do it, they do not want to do it. It's this simple. They can do many things. I mean, our country, I mean, London's not starved of cash, is it? Hell. But there's no way they're going to do it, because they just don't want to. There's a difference here. They might say, you know, you never ever hear them saying, we can't do this and we cannot do that. You know, you don't hear them actually coming out with that, oh, we don't have the money to do this, that. All you hear is Theresa May shouting about there's no magic money tree. But then, £1 billion to the DUP, an Irish terrorist organisation, to back up her government that she says will fight terrorism on our streets. She is a laugh a minute. She is so hilarious. She's so hilarious. She's actually pathetic. She's one pathetic old bitch. Do you know that? You know that, Theresa May. You're one pathetic old bitch. You are. You're onto her. You know this. Of course you do. But once we see the back of her, that'll be one thing. But who's going to replace her? That's another thing.